Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there, wherever you're watching Awini Unity platform from. Thank you so much, and I do really appreciate your time once again. This video, I'm going to be talking about Ghana Black Stars once again because today, Afcon remain exactly 30 days to go. Yet nothing is going on, which we're going to talk about right here. But before then, let me remind you, whatever you are and you own a ship and you want to come to Spain for maintenance like this, and you want shipping agency to supply you every goods that you want to your vessel, Intercorp is the right place for you. You are in Ghana, Nigeria, the Gambia, Mauritania, Sierra Leone, everywhere back in Africa, and you own a big warehouse and you want warehouse materials right here in Spain or any Europe country, Intercorp is the right place for you. Do not go nowhere. If you are here in Europe as well and you want to ship a lot of things back to Africa, cars, everything, and you do not know how to do it, just pick the number and get more information. Intercorp is the only company. Our yes is our yes. When we tell you that 1 week, it is 1 week. When we say 2 weeks, you're gonna get your things whatever country you are, it is 2 weeks. We have no time to play anybody game. So for that reason, pick the number and get more information. Yesterday and today, I'm seeing online a lot of people are saying that they have Chris Hughton have submit 50-man squad to the GFA boss. That is not true. Okay, that is not true. There is no any 50-man squad that released out there to the GFA boss. That is not true. For me, most of the time, when things like this, I like to read the people that really in Ghana, close to the GFA boss, to know the truth. And what I'm getting is, it is not true. There is no any 50-man squad that have released to the GFA boss. That is it. That is the truth you need to know. And let's talk about the Afcon, and let's talk about Black Stars preparation to the Afcon. If the squad will release, it will be only 3 players that will reserve because there are some few players are injured, and Chris Hughton are still looking way forward to see if these players will recover before time going to the Afcon. Okay. Now, I think GFA, they need to learn something from the previous Afcon and the World Cup. Why am I talking about this? One, going to the Cameroon before, a lot of Ghanaians was crying that they want to see the squad. They want to see the squad. They hide the squad from every Ghanaian football fans out there. Say they want to prepare well, going to the Afcon in Cameroon. They want to win the Afcon, so they want to hide the team. They want to hide everything from the public. We went to Qatar. We spent huge amount of money. Finally went to the Afcon in Cameroon. What happened? We could not even beat Comoros to qualify from even third. Who was the last in the group. We do not learn anything from there. Going to Qatar, the same thing was happening. When can Black Star squad release? Every country, even the group we was in the World Cup, that is Korea, Portugal and Uruguay, all of them, they released their squad. Ghana was there waiting that we want to hide our squad from these people and this and that. At the end of the day, in the World Cup, we needed a draw with Uruguay to qualify. We could not get a draw. We do not learn anything from there. Now, as things stand now, we do not know where Black Stars are going to come. And why this thing is, I'm very surprised that this shouldn't be something that they should be worried. Why? Because Ghana have to camp, Black Stars have to camp in Ghana. You are going to play a tournament that gets backyard in Ghana. Then the same, we share everything with Cote d'Ivoire, almost the same. I've been there myself. I've been there way back 2009. I've been there way back 2010. I've been there way back 2011 in Cote d'Ivoire. I know very well in Cote d'Ivoire. We share the same weather. We share the same time. The food wise and a lot of things, culture and everything almost the same. Then you're going to play a tournament in that country and you are expecting to go different place to camp when even maybe the place that you want to go, maybe they do not have the same weather with the country that you are going to play. Do you want to make the same mistake that we did? We took the team to where the weather was bad, to Cameroon, coming from bad weather, going to where you are going to play a tournament that the weather is very hot. So we should learn something from the previous Afcon in the World Cup if we really want to do what. Some of us, we will come here, we're going to talk about all those things. Some people will still come on my platform and say, well, we're going to do what we want to do. Going to the World Cup, I spoke about a lot of things. Even I came out with a lot of videos with Rifut Zaha and Liam Balogo. They spoke about how sometime when it comes to this video right here, I spoke about this video right here, how with Zaha and Liam Balogo Nigeria, they spoke about our preparation sometime very, very bad when we are going to a tournament, whether World Cup or African Cup of Nations. We do not learn anything from them. What happened? So things have to put in place very quick if you really want to do well in the Afcon. Aside that, all of us, everybody is talking about local-based players. Yes, local-based players. There are a few players out there doing very well. I spoke about some of them yesterday. We should say they have to invite these players because they are our own. But if you are telling me that Ghana, we have almost about a lot of players in our Premier League, but when players play Chinese Super League, like Aziz Yakubu, score 15 goals. We spoke about this guy to get a call up for a very long time. A lot of people were saying that the Chinese Super League is not strong, so therefore that is the reason why he's scoring that goals. So do you want to be honest? You that are watching me, be honest to yourself. Do you want to tell me that Ghana, our Premier League, is more stronger than the Chinese Super League? How many foreign players do we have in Ghana Premier League comparing the Chinese Super League? They have players from Europe, they have players from South America, they have players from our African continent, they have players from the Middle East, everywhere. Then you want to tell me that player that play the Chinese Super League cannot play Black Stars, but you believe that players in our local side can play for Black Stars? Yes, I always want us to get some few players that are doing well in the local league. At least it can motivate some of the guys that, okay, I was playing with so player, now he have chance in Black Stars, so that the players' mentality will not make like, okay, we need to go out from Ghana Premier League before we can get the national team. Aside that, why our Premier League, we think that people are not going to stadium and a lot of things? Because every player, what I'm even getting that this player that play for Mediama, Jonathan Sowa, Tanzanian club, Young African, or how they call this club, that they just play the Champions League with Mediama, and they drew that game 1-1. They want to buy Jonathan Sowa. So if you cannot pay your players, then you are selling your best players to the country that you are competing with them in Champions League. You should be serious. How do you want to win against these countries that you are selling your best players to them? So that is a whole lot when it comes to Ghana football. If we really want to do well for the African Cup of Nations, we really need to put our preparation very well. So we are all still waiting for Black Star squad. There is no squad out there yet. We are waiting for the squad to come and we see how things go. For we are Ghanaians, we always want best for the country, motherland. So thank you so much for always watching Awini Unity platform, and I do really appreciate your time once again.